Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to make sure you know all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on all new episodes of Wade's World, Boob Windows and Long Boxes, our Hard R movie reviews, and so much more, all completely uncensored. Access starts for as little as $1 a month, full videos when you pledge $3 a month. Check us out at the link in all of our show notes, or just go straight to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Parrott, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Hey, what about our Comic Capers podcast?
Literally, what about them?
What about it? We're back. Welcome back. Yes. Comic Capers. What?
Nobody told Ray Ray.
It's not Batman. He should be fine. But yeah, no, we're celebrating Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary, and we'll get to another 80th next episode. But yes, this one, it's all Wonder Woman. So, to correct the wrong of Wonder Woman 84, Lilith Hellfire decided, yes, that's Lilith Hellfire. Along with me, I'm Phil. Yes, Lilith decided.
If you don't know me by now. How many episodes is this? Come on.
Yes, that drunkard doing karaoke over there decided, yes, to right the wrong.
Solo cup.
To right the wrong of Wonder Woman 1984, that we should actually cover the 12 issues that came out as a comic for Wonder Woman in 1980, the actual 1984.
A little bit schlocky, but still superior, as we'll get into.
Hey, I mean, it's something different. Oh, jeez. Oh, Russell, I'm commenting on this podcast while guesting on another. Well, tell Ray we said hi.
That's why I said, poor Ray Ray.
Oh, please tell me you're podcasting with Ray. I can't wait to listen to Into the Night to hear, hey, guess what? Phil and Lilith are doing a Wonder Woman episode. Yes, tell them to look for Comic Capers 118 on Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks, Russell.
He's not Brian. We don't have to go fill his comments with our episode.
No, I'm saying if he's on another show, mention that so they come over to here.
I don't think Moonies and Wonder Woman fans get along. I don't think that's a lot of crossover.
Oh no, I don't think it's Ray. I'm so bored and tired. Send help. Well, at least he's not mentioning what show he's on.
Yes. Well, let's wake him up. As Phil and I were discussing, it's just the realization just kind of hit us that the first issue that we're talking about is basically a Warner Brothers movie promotion.
Yes, because it's the 1984 started in Wonder Woman 311, of course, January 1984. And the title is Gremlins! Exclamation point. So I wonder what
Steve Trevor sure does know how to show that gal a good time. This was but Gremlins was released in June. So, but they were hyping it, like they hyped up movies for so long back then because there wasn't so many movies coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when only like 20 movies a year came out?
I know, exactly.
Modern movies could never.
Remember when you could watch like the same movie for weeks and weeks and nothing else? Yeah, I remember. But yeah, Gremlins writer for this story, because we do have Huntress backup, so you're gonna get some Huntress here too, kids. But
hey,
writer,
you got your chocolate in my peanut butter.
Whoa, hell!
The Huntress story is actually considered a really good Huntress story by a lot of Huntress fans. So
I enjoyed it. That's the first time I'd read it. But the Wonder Woman run writer Dan Mishkin, penciler Don Heck, and inker Don Heck.
Get the heck out of here.
Nancy Houlihan on colorist, letterer Ben Oda, and editor Alan Gold.
It's okay if you don't know these people. The 70s and 80s for Wonder Woman comic books was really rough. And actually not a lot of people are like huge fans of these particular decades of Wonder Woman history. They prefer the TV show. And I'm right there with them. The 90s is when she comes back with a vengeance.
Exactly.
But no, these stories are, like I said, cute, a little schlocky, but still superior to the movie.
Yes, because we get introduced to a certain gremlin, because Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor are taken to an island in the sky when their planes are disabled by gremlins.
There's a demon on the wing of the plane.
No, Lilith, you're so You're supposed to say, there's a demon on the wing of the plane. Yes, kid, it was Shatner. Shatner
The
on the
Gremlin's
toilet.
name is Glitch, and I'm just like, okay.
I know. Man,
So close. Stitch. You know, Lilo and Stitch. It's like Disney, I swear.
Another couple decades, man. He could have been the Baby Yoda, man.
I mean, you know, copy my homework, but make it different. Not. I'm just saying.
Hey, man.
Gizmo's cuter than Baby Yoda. # fight me. At least Black Nerd Comedy will back me up on that, without a doubt, in my mind. So, it's two people that think that.
Warner Brothers had their chance, man. They're
bringing it back. We're getting like a cartoon and Gremlins
really?
is coming back. Yeah, they're reviving that franchise. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I thought I did hear something about that. Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't know why Diana lets Steve take her places. Every time he's in charge of something, things go wrong. I'm just saying, I kind of like that reversal. He's always the damsel in distress. Despite being a very, very high up military man, when it comes to Diana, he's always the damsel in distress.
And Wolf is like, rip his shirt off.
You know, honestly, that's probably why I don't like this era too much. Like early stories, they were down for that. And then like in the 90s, that's when they brought it back. But this particular time frame, they really didn't like doing that too much.
Yeah.
I learned something about myself today.
What? You like shirtless men? I thought we all knew this.
No, that's probably one of the main reasons why I hate this era.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
lean into the trope. Use your assets.
Whoa. A blonde named Steve, man. He was the first America's ass.
Abs. That's America's abs.
I mean, it's a product of its time, but I did like the art in these.
The Gremlins look like little space aliens.
Oh, of course, yeah, little green men.
It reminds me of the Toy Story, the little aliens.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it reminds me of. Again, Disney, give them their shekel. You can afford it now. There's nothing to write home about. It's very standard. She's in her invisible jet.
Oh yeah,
she's
definitely
showing off her assets as well.
Oh. Hey, she's the star of the book, man.
At least we got some Harold and Wendell. So,
What?
Harold and Wendell.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, the art's not bad. It's, 80s DC art.
Yeah, He-Man ads. Scroll down. What else? And what I think I like a lot about Wonder Woman in this particular era is even the background characters are, you see a lot of diversity.
Mm-hmm.
Her universe isn't Lily White. I just find that interesting. It would have been so easy for them to do that, but it's not. And this is like early 80s.
Yeah. Well, 84. Yeah. No, I like that they actually give like Etta stuff to do in this, and like some of the later issues. Yeah. More than the movies.
Exactly. But this is like the classic setup, though. It's just like, let's get into some trouble. It's no high stakes. It's just fun, campy.
I think with the especially in this era of Wonder Woman. I mean, you're more the expert than me, but I think they're more willing to do stuff outside the box, especially when it comes to
Well, nothing could be worse than the white, karate suit.
But I just mean when it comes to antagonists and stuff too, because of Superman, eventually like Clockwork, Luthor's going to show up, Brainiac's going to show up.
Again, as I've mentioned previously, Diana ain't afraid to kill her enemies. I mean, Cheetah, let her catch Cheetah slipping on a good day and she might go missing for a decade or two. That's all I'm saying. I think that's what I appreciate about Wonder Woman. She's compassionate, but she actually has freaking common sense.
Yeah.
She's not afraid to make that call.
Oh yeah. Well, she comes from an island of warriors.
Exactly. But yeah, I think the lasso gets a lot of use in these 12 issues, and I think the lasso's like an afterthought for a lot of writers, maybe not artists, but writers specifically. It's just kind of there. It's her iconography, but they actually use it a lot during this year.
You know what? I noticed at least 2 or 3 times in these 12 issues, she takes off that tiara and whips it as like a weapon. I mean,
very 70s TV show, yes.
Yeah, in the modern age, I think I can count on one hand the amount of times I remember her doing that. But yeah, in this in 1984, she did it at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, you have to remember, Wonder Woman went 3 seasons, was a very big success, and you know, Linda Carter literally is most people's Wonder Woman. Sorry, Gal Gadot, but it's just true.
Oh yeah.
So that had a heavy influence too. Like after they figured out the white suit era didn't work, they kind of went back to that, finding that balance. It's kind of like much like, you know, that Batman 66 after that show went off and how Batman kind of stumbled through the Brave and the Bold era a little bit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're dealing with here.
Yeah. And again, Crisis is coming soon.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing. I always feel like Wonder Woman, when it came to Crisis, was an afterthought. Like, if you're reading these books, and then Crisis happens, you're just like, I don't think they told them. You know, like seriously, it's like, oh crap, we got 3 months to figure it out.
Or like there's a couple issues, they're like, you know, hey, Crisis is coming, you can do whatever you want because we're really rebooting Wonder Woman, you know.
Yeah. That. Oh, thank God it wasn't Wonder Woman 85. That's all that I can say. Ooh, Star Wars, Return of the Jedi ad. Nice.
Oh, you got the ad. Yeah, I'm reading. These are on DC Universe.
Yeah, this is scanned. I have like a lot of old Wonder Woman stuff. I found it at an estate sale like when I was like 12. So yeah, I scanned them in so I don't have to get my little greasy fingers all over it.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot of stuff since I was like 10, but like Wonder Woman, I've really only gotten into in like the last, I don't know, 5-6 years. So it's like, when did you start reading? Like, was that like from the beginning you've been reading Wonder Woman?
It was basically X-Men, Wonder Woman, Superman, Fantastic Four. Yeah, she's been there for a while. A lot of Green Arrow.
Nice.
A lot of Aquaman, a lot of offbeat stuff. Well, I think it was Aquaman because, well, my uncle is whose comics I discovered. He was, you know, that Super Friends. Like, Aquaman is, like, geeky as he was, it really brought an interest for Aquaman, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's probably a lot of people's first exposure to Aquaman, if you didn't hit comics, was Super Friends.
Yeah, so he had a lot of Aquaman comics, so, yeah, you know, hand-me-downs shape you. I mean, I guess kids don't really have to deal with that these days. They can just Google schmoogle and away they go. Although you should support your local comic book shops and your comic book artists.
Exactly. Whoa.
Poor Russell.
Man, Russell, man, he's real. I don't know whose show he's on, but man, he's really
hopefully we're keeping you entertained, baby doll. But yeah, this is just like I said, it's not a very high stakes story. It just kind of, let's just have some fun. Let's be goofy. Let's show her in the plane.
Yeah.
Let's show her helping people. You know, like getting back to the basics of Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
Although those little pink boxes drive me insane. It's the Wonder Woman's the one like book that I'm like, I don't need the notes. Nobody cares about the notes in Wonder Woman. We're not going to go back and read something from 1960, okay?
I mean, for me, the first
calm
time,
down.
This was the first time for me reading these. I mean, I appreciated it. I was just like, okay, maybe I'll go there.
It's a lot. Like, unneeded. I'm sorry.
Especially the Steve Trevor stuff we find out later. I'm like, oh my, you know.
And then it's all these topical references, mainly Star Wars. And I'm like, look, if I wanted to hear somebody spit Star Wars trivia, I'd go watch that 70s show. Eric Foreman, baby. You know?
I know.
Like, yeah, that's the one thing that kind of just, they definitely do a lot of topical stuff in Wonder Woman. Was Wonder Woman Deadpool before Deadpool was Deadpool?
I just
don't know.
I just don't think they thought about it. They were just like, oh, look, we're hip. We're you know. up
And
to
again,
date.
like, till very recently, let's just be honest, a lot of women weren't reading Star Wars, so, or, you know, into Star Wars. Like, it's just not a thing.
Yeah.
So, that's just, I'm just saying, for the demographic, if you know, you know, just kind of weird. But that's my one nitpick. And Steve's jumpsuit should be more fitted. Anyway. But I love the facial expressions in this one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times they don't let Wonder Woman like express her anger. She's sneering a lot in these issues, specifically this one. So I appreciate that they don't make her.
Oh my!
I was like, Wonder Woman is a god. She can do what she wants. She can do what she wants.
Should we talk some of the Huntress stuff?
Yeah, so the Huntress story, I totally actually forgot when I was doing the list for this, and then when I was rereading, I was like, oh yeah, hey, Huntress! I don't know what you're doing here, but welcome.
Yeah, because it ran through, I don't know when it started, but it ran through most of these issues, and then like an issue or two before where we end, it's like they end the backups, and I guess Huntress got her own miniseries.
Yeah. Huntress. Oh, she's one of those Bat Family characters that suffers a lot.
Well, then once Crisis hit, then they had to really revamp and bring in Helena Burton Elliott.
Oh yeah. So I like how we go from Gremlins to Crocodile Tears, and I'm like, oh, it's way too early for Croc, right? It's way too early for Killer Croc.
Yeah, and this is Earth 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they
So you got who is that? Joey Cavalieri or whoever was the writer.
Yep.
Oh, John Costanza's a letterer in this one. I remember that. Costanza.
So, yeah, I think a lot of those, like the letterers and like I think it's like a specialized thing because like you'll see a lot of like, especially in like the 80s and stuff, like a lot of the same names popping up like all over the place, like letterer wise.
Yeah, definitely. And I was just like, oh, she didn't make boots out of the crocodiles.
Ah!
I was like so bummed about that. She whipped out her gun and everything, and I'm like, look at that little baby gun. What are you gonna do with that baby gun?
Oh my god! But
she's literally fighting with crocodiles. Like what? Poor Huntress.
In high heel boots.
I mean, those are some platform thigh-high boots, yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I like the art.
Look at that guy, though. He just comes out creeping. Ooh, what's going on here?
Yeah.
This story is so funny to me, but, like, I don't know. The artwork just bunch of pervs.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I like the art and the stories, but, I mean, they do put her in, like some provocative poses and stuff, and
you thought John Byrne liked to show.
Oh yeah, I mean in these issues, there's like a lot of butt shots and stuff. Yeah.
My favorite panel from the Huntress story is just that guy going, "Keep your shirt on, damn it!" I'm like, what? Oh goodness.
But no, I like the Huntress stuff, but it's like, yeah, it is like a product of the 80s, like in this issue, like you know, when she throws that dagger and like I guess pins the guy's shirt to the wall because it's like right by the shoulder. I'm like, if that was after Crisis, man, that dagger would have went. He would be pinned to the wall through his shoulder and
maybe through his eyeball even.
I know, but it's pre-Crisis, so they're, you know,
they treat us like children.
No blood. Well, in the 80s, it was like children reading, but like we kept growing up and they didn't bring in any new children after a while.
I mean, if you think about it, though, it's like kids from the 60s should have been still reading.
Yeah. They for decades they kept bringing in new, and then at some point along the way, man, kids were like, nah, it's okay.
I believe it was 2011 for both companies, maybe.
Oh.
I think that's what killed the comic book industry.
At least for DC, I mean, they're playing back.
Actually, Marvel for me, it was more like 2004, where I just lost a lot of interest in a lot of the books.
I didn't lose interest, but I know like on Marvel once Civil War hit, I was like, man, these are getting dark, man. I'm just like, why is everyone fighting each other? And
The realest thing they ever did. I mean, I still about it, but it's the realest thing they ever did. I mean,
But-
it wasn't like smart, but
yeah, like early 2000s, all of like things just started like seem like going different for me over there. I was just like, really? And then
you know what?
Hmm.
Let's just call it what it is. 9/11. It took a while.
Well, maybe.
But it's just like, well, you know, and they had all the heroes talking about that. I think honestly that was the shift. And then
Maybe.
it just started. It was like a domino effect. And here we are, especially at DC, the darkest timeline ever, literally.
Oh
we
my
can't
God.
afford to turn the lights on.
New 52, man, they're
It gutted me.
It failed. It failed because they thought they were going to get all these new people coming in, and like they didn't, and like
And
a lot
think
of
about it, 2011, that's when Smallville ended and all that
Yeah.
other stuff too. It was like end of an era. Everybody's like, all right, I'm out. I can jump out now.
literally that's what happened to Jesse Jackson. He was reading for decades, and then 2011, New 52 hit. He was like, "No, I'm good. I'm not going to like relearn a whole new thing." Yeah, no. I don't think
Yeah.
he's come back in the last 10 years. He hasn't come back. So
I will say I know that like the Bat family did like with specifically with like Nightwing and Batgirl, they did generate new fans, and those new fans
Yeah.
are still around.
well,
They've
yeah.
actually been a really welcome addition to the community. But for the most part, everybody else not so much.
Well, again, the bats, the bat stuff and the Green Lantern stuff, which they changed the least when they because those were the things selling the best, because they were the things selling the best, so they were just like, yeah, we can't change too much.
But yeah, this Huntress story, I was just like, oh, I miss you, Huntress. I miss this Huntress.
Yeah,
I like modern day Huntress, but I'm a sucker for Earth 2 Huntress. I really am.
I mean, if we get, do we have an Earth 2 in the comics? I mean, we could do
We
both.
do, but we don't. It's like only for like whatever writer wants to do like a limited or
Yeah,
whatever.
well, they did the New 52 version and stuff, but it's like, well, now we're back to Justice Society's on the same Earth as the Justice League, so it's like we're gonna do an Earth 2 if they had another Justice League or a Justice Society or.
Well, with Bendis running the Justice League, I'm just saying it wouldn't hurt to have a couple extra Earths. I'm just saying. But okay, so what did you think about this Wonder Woman story? Like, I know it was a little silly. You probably weren't expecting it to be silly, maybe.
I mean, yeah, I didn't know if it was going to be this silly, but I was just like, again, I'm not judging Wonder Woman. I'm like, it's 1984. Yeah, I can kind of see this. I mean, I can almost see this coming in a Superman book too, almost. Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah, no, it's not Wonder Woman. I'm like, oh, this was DC in '84, so yeah.
I mean, I guess I could see why they had to do Crisis. They were running out of steam.
Well, just the whole thing with Steve Trevor too. I'm just like, where?
Yeah. Yeah, Steve kind of got on my nerve during this time period specifically, but it is what it is. And I'm just always bitter that we have like actual Wonder Twins, right? But they're not Wonder Woman's children. Because Wonder Twins are technically canon. So I'm just like, why don't we have a Wonder family? Like, honestly, we have like Wonder Girl, the little Wonder Girls and stuff. But like, honestly, why don't we actually have a Wonder family?
I mean, yeah, we have a couple of Wonder Girls. I guess we can do something there. Well, again, you really can't bring in a lot of guys because Amazons and.
Well, Steve, that's my point. Like actual Wonder.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, well, Clark got married and had kids. I'm just saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you think it would be more acceptable to the powers that be to have Wonder Woman married before, like, say, Batman?
It makes sense. She's had the most stable. Even Lois and Clark have a very unstable relationship at times.
I know.
Steve,
I know.
pretty damn stable, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's the other thing too. New 52, they're just like, it's like, oh, her and Steve together. Oh no, wait, she's gonna be a Superman. Blah, blah.
Bro, don't ever bring that up to me. That
That
was
bothered
the
you
dumbest
too?
thing I ever. It was the dumbest thing I ever read.
I didn't even
Wonder Woman and Batman. Yes, she's a sucker for mortal men. I'm just saying she is.
Maybe she can teach him to kill.
No, she knocks some sense into him.
Oh my!
Just saying. Let's get over to 312. What is that? Escape. Now this cover is action packed, but weird.
Oh
More
yeah.
weird people.
Uh.
They're still doing the Gremlins history and stuff. So.
Oh yeah. Yes. Oh wait, same team.
Yeah, it's the exact same team.
Yeah.
Except for the letterer is Phil Felix and not John Costanza.
Yeah. Yeah, escape. Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor learn the Gremlins' history and attempt to retrieve the robot plane from them before the Gremlins' mother craft returns to the stars.
And we get a bigger cast too as well. So
yeah,
it's always fun to see her mom.
Oh yeah.
And the location was Cloud Cuckoo Land.
I'm telling you, man, I think they had more freedom to do, wacky stuff with Wonder Woman than, say, Batman or Superman.
This feels like it could have been a Flash story. I think that's what I was just thinking of. This is some stuff Flash would do.
Oh, true. Aliens and yeah.
Golden Age Flash all day.
Or those first flashes, Barry Allen flashes we read, yeah.
But for as silly as it is, it still manages to get a little emotion. Like you're just like, oh, okay, there's actually something going on. This isn't just silly for the sake of being silly, I guess.
Yeah, no, like I said, I had no problem reading these. It wasn't like, oh, I don't gotta read these. No, I mean, it was cute little stories.
Yeah, they're cute. That's exactly right. That's the perfect word.
Yeah. But again,
What
like I said,
panel?
this is like DC at the top.
Panel. Yeah, was it? I feel like some of them, yes, but not a lot.
What?
Batman wasn't like this. Wasn't cutesy.
No, well, but they made Batman more grounded too. He wasn't, like in the 50s with aliens and stuff. So I mean, he was more grounded. But I could see a Superman or like you even said a Flash doing this.
Yeah.
Hell, Green Lantern.
Batman. Oh God, Batman in the 50s. Oh God. Talk about
I know, man. They forgot all those rogues and they were like aliens. Let's Batman on Mars. And after 312 kids, Wonder Woman next appears in the 3-part Beast story arc beginning in Justice League of America 221.
Maybe we'll get to that one day somewhere.
Maybe. Yeah. I would love to do some Justice League. No, honestly, that's like another big hole in my reading. I mean, I've read some pre-crisis Justice League, but not a ton.
It's most the best stuff.
Modern. Well, I think most of it's Justice League Detroit is what I've read pre-crisis.
Well, yeah, and it's good, and I think that it is overlooked, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Where is that panel at? I can't find it. Flipping through.
But yes, kids. Once again, these are all in DC Universe Infinite. So.
Oh, her Tierra strikes again. He's being smug. They have a Spider-Man ad in this one. I think that's what I was looking for. I don't know
what?
They have a Spider-Man ad in this one.
For comics?
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, wait. Let me see what exactly it is. Maybe not the comic, but...
Oh, maybe a toy or
something. For charity. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Christmas Spectacular rebate.
Okay.
Still not worse than the Snickers. # never forget.
Oh my God, I forget how we brought it up, but I was telling Kristen that story the other night. I was just like, oh yeah, man. I'm like, that Snickers ad still. I'm like, you remember that Snickers ad? She's like, yeah. I'm like, that's still Angler's Lilith.
The rage. I like the part where they get through the jungle and it's like all the tigers and stuff. Like, her locales are always so exotic, during this time period too. I guess that's to contrast all that urban stuff we had to deal with previously. So
probably, and again, it's like, unlike some of the other guys, she can be more global. Especially since
why would she even be in America?
Again, she wasn't born in America,
And that's kind of why I kind of appreciate the only thing that I appreciate about Schneider. He's like, yeah, she can live in France. That makes sense. She can be a librarian, a sexy librarian.
Oh my!
Oh God! Never forget, never forgive. But
Let me get
Cersei
that.
shows up.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite, well, she is so over the top. She is like turn of the century, basically. She is just so over the top. She comes out of nowhere and you don't see her for a while. All she needs is a mannequin sidekick, and I swear.
They get the mystery of those memory tapes.
Oh,
What are they keeping from Wonder Woman?
God, no. We don't want to know. We don't want to know.
So what was the story of this Sophia?
Oh, it's nothing important, honestly.
Just like another orphan brought to Paradise Island.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I felt like they were like, well, they wanted to do something with that, but they never really went anywhere until, like, obviously they were like, maybe we should do something. Not with this character. You know what I mean?
And again, crisis is coming.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that stopped them dead in their tracks, and then somebody was like, hey, weren't they supposed to do something? And that's how probably we got the conquest. Yeah, I mean, what else? Where was I? Still looking for it. Oh, it's just Cersei being evil. Look at her facial expressions.
Wait, is that still 312 or is that the next one?
Should be 312. I thought it was 312.
Oh, I see her. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep
I see her.
scrolling. Oh, also we got a shout out to Wonder Woman 307. He's always in danger, silly.
This is it. Yeah, this is when they did editor's notes, Lilith. You can't be mad at them.
I know, but like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like, they know damn well ain't nobody going back to read Wonder Woman 307.
You never know. You never know. Maybe if you find no back issues somewhere in some store or something, it's hard to.
Wonder Woman is the hardest to find.
I know. I don't see a ton of back issues of Wonder Woman.
Odd.
Not pre-crisis. Yeah, I don't see a ton of them.
So if anybody's got any pre-crisis Wonder Woman, let me know. Hit me up in the DMs.
I'm like, it's like you're lucky to find any of the the late 80s, early 90s stuff. It's like, I swear, majority of the time I seen the Wonder Woman back issues, it's like 2000 and above.
Yeah, well, back then, and my guy is always pumped with it. Somebody's always coming in with like 80 copies or something because they overprinted in the mid to late 2000s, going on into the 10s.
Yeah,
they really did overprint a lot to the point where comic book shops had to be like, no, stop it, and they had to change a couple of practices. So. Where I think, as in the 80s, they didn't print enough, honestly.
Yeah. Well, in the early 2000s, they're probably still like, here, this is what we did in the 90s. And the stores are like, no, you're not selling like you were in the 90s.
Like, you remember that the comic book industry collapsed in the 90s, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, the bubble burst. But yeah, I like this. Oh, yeah, where they're, on Paradise Island, and then like Wonder Woman doesn't have her tiara on or whatever. I was just saying, it's nice. They could have showed a wider shot, but it's fine. I'm not bitter or anything.
Where, on the last page?
Yeah,
that's not her. That's what I'm saying. I think that's Sophia, isn't it?
Is that Sophia?
Yeah, because she's saying, now, I'm going to find out why they stole Wonder Woman's memory.
Oh yeah. I got my hopes up. Never mind.
It's the art.
Yeah, okay, it's the art. Yeah, everybody looks alike.
Yeah, no, because
that's not a blonde.
That's why I was asking, like, what's the story with her? Because she kind of looks similar to Diana.
Yeah, they never went anywhere too far with that. Actually, might have stopped them dead in their tracks. Who knows? With DC, that's the thing. Who knows? Do those guys even work in the industry anymore?
Russell's alive, kids. Update. Russell is alive.
So let's go to the next one.
Oh, okay.
Let me just.
We're not talking Huntress.
Oh, we can talk Huntress. That's fine.
I mean, it's not. I mean, again, they're only backups. They're not like that long, but I guess.
I remember, like, I think why I like Batman, the extra ones, like, you know, is because they are basically just like backup stories that could be in the main book, but they for some reason don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, the backups are good though.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'll say is, like, I mean, in some of the upcoming issues, they do a little bit with her as Helena, but it's like they really don't give you. Again, they're only backup stories, but it's like, yeah, it seems like she's almost Huntress, almost 24/7.
And I like that. I feel like as a member of the Bat family, that tracks.
Yeah, true.
I like seeing Huntress kick butt. Like, that's her thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's where she gets her thrills. It's in
Living
her
off
DNA,
that-
buddy.
Living off that trust fund.
Hey.
Hey.
It's good work if you can get it. Just ask Dick Grayson.
Hey-oh. Hey, it's good. It's
Yeah,
good
she's
work.
like a mob of guys. I got a little nervous. I'm just like, okay.
Oh man, don't Sharon Ventura her.
Exactly. I was just like, it's the 80s and it's a guy writing. I don't know about this one, guys.
Yeah, but it's Batman's daughter, man. Come on.
Yeah, from a different Earth.
I know, but I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of great inner monologuing going on. As well. She's like, sure, clever, using my persona against me. If only she had a mustache to twirl. And then I love how they're like, and things get wilder next issue, and I'm just like, well, she's getting choked out in a group of men, and some guy's got a crowbar. Last time I saw a guy with a crowbar with a Batman family member, just saying. Oh, somebody get Russell some Joker nuggets.
Okay. Man, he just comes and tears drops.
Where's the Joker nuggets?
They're definitely wild like animals in this one.
Wild like an animal.
Oh yeah, because right on the cover of 313, man, there's the Cersei's man beast. It says.
Yeah. Hey. Beat you to it.
Man, I'm starting to see a lot more, the things that influence the young Wolf Hellfire.
Redhead, villain, yeah.
Men are beasts, you know.
Beast of Burden, yes, you are.
Oh my.
But I was just like, is she fighting the devil? What's going on here?
Ah! I guess it's
because it's a goat.
Yeah.
Back to Paradise Island. Good old Paradise Island before it was Steven Mascara.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah, because the animal within. Diana Prince is assigned to find the missing Keith Griggs in South America, and as Wonder Woman finds out that he's been turned into one of Cersei's man beasts.
That's his personal business. That is a legitimate business contract. Mind your damn business, Diana. I'm just saying. He didn't seem like he wanted to go home. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Oh, my. Well, magic fell.
You mess with a redhead, you get what you get.
Oh, my.
You get what you get.
Ask Wolverine.
You know, not to get off topic, but I'm just saying, I just found that people ship Wolverine and Nightcrawler.
What?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Speaking of man beasts.
No. Ask Betty and Veronica. Oh.
Hey-o. Archie's kind of bland, though.
Yeah, she is drunk.
I've always been in it for Jughead, not Archie. he's just a figurehead. He's lame. Anyway, I I love when we take it back to Paradise Island. They're always up to shenanigans. Always. Some ritualistic murders being planned.
And this is before we had the armor. We're all in togas.
Toga.
Oh my God. Russell, we literally just talked about that on the podcast I was on, guested on. Kurt and Logan sitting in a tree.
Oh.
BAMFING. Bam. Oh my God. Oh.
I guess it's because, like, one time he told him he didn't think that he was, like, ugly or creepy. And it's like, well, he has been alive a long time. And, like, I guess you want to try new things. You can only stoop so many redheads.
Whoa. But how awesome are you if your farts say BAMF? All right, so come on, drunkie.
The Colonel is an a-hole. There, I said it. I hate when he shows up. No good can come from this.
Well, again, yeah, in this era, military men, your Thunderbolt Rosses. And...
your General Lanes.
Yeah. But the invisible plane.
And talk about a character being in their own little bubble. Good grief.
What, Wonder Woman?
Yeah, if she wasn't appearing in the JSA or Justice League, she is.
I know. Although
by herself.
I mean, they all kind of do that in this era. I mean, Batman, pretty much stays in Gotham except for Justice League, right?
I feel like he guest starred and people came to his book though. Like I feel, you know what I mean?
Well,
like
true.
With Wonder Woman, it's like what are the great team ups? It's not like World's Finest or anything.
Well, yeah. Now that you bring it up, yeah, at this era wasn't Brave and the Bold still going, so Batman had a team up book every month.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Did someone say Spider-Man? Flip.
Oh my.
I love Batman.
Just saying. That's what I feel like Brave and the Bold was chasing the whole time.
Oh, Russell, thank you for reminding me. Hope everyone wished Ray a happy Batman Day.
And also, you should have wished Connor a happy birthday as well.
Oh, yes. Believe he turned...
My other favorite Superman podcaster.
Believe he turned, what, 16? Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just turned 13. My bad.
Oh! Sorry, Connor. We just think you're young, that's all.
You're a baby!
Not that this ever stopped Little Hellfire.
I told you have to be old enough to drink.
I know.
In America.
I was going to say, probably in Australia.
North America!
Oh, jeez. Okay, get back to this.
There's a blonde on this island. That can't be any good.
Isn't that Hippolyta?
It is. That's what I mean. She's always up to stuff, though. Like, I just feel like their relationship used to be good, and then something happened. And I don't understand what happened. And then their relationship was never the same ever again. And they just wanted to torture her from there on out.
She's DC's Odin, man. She's always messing with her kid.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's in the Justice League book. Look at her. Talk about really wanting just to be jealous of your daughter. Seriously,
she's Odin. Think about it. Instead of, oh, he picked Midgard over Asgard. It's like, oh, she picked the man's world over Paradise Island.
Cut her off.
So.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Although Wonder Woman greater than Thor all day.
Oh, yeah. Well,
even in her worst times.
I was going to say Wonder Woman did it first, yeah.
Yeah. Even in her worst times. You never see Trevor becoming Wonder Man. Mainly because that's a Marvel character. But you know what I mean.
Exactly. All right, Russell. I just messaged Ray and said Happy Batman Day. So.
Oh, at least we get some pterodactyls, though. That was pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah. Hey. See, they were thinking back then. They're like, hey, kids love dinosaurs.
Exactly. And tigers? I'm just saying. Remember when people used to lean into their audience?
Exactly. But I do like that it's like, I thought in this era they might have like Diana as like like the Steve's assistant or something. But no, I mean she's out there.
No, oh never.
Good. But yeah, man, they have their
That's kind of like her. That's like in her character Bible kind of thing. And if you ever see somebody do that, that means they've never read a Wonder Woman book pre-2011.
Good. Yeah, because they ever flying the mission herself, and then man, look at her using that lasso in midair to change.
That's what I mean. Like I think the artists really loved that lasso.
Oh yeah.
I think they really understood the assignment about what her creator's intention was with that lasso.
Hey-o.
You know. Oh yeah. So a little rumble in the jungle, and Cersei still isn't decapitated yet. So there's that.
It's like, oh, you're looking for Keith? Here he is. He's the goat man.
Dun dun dun. Actually, because that's the cliffhanger. It's just like, well, I already knew that. Thanks. It was obvious, but thanks, buddy.
Goat boy.
Rolling.
So more Huntress.
So this one picks up where that last one, and it's the worm turns, and I'm just like, I don't like the name of this issue.
I know, and like, then the guy just like gets away through the sewer grate. Kind of saying,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
It's kind of anticlimactic, just her staring at him through the grate. He's like, haha, I got away.
Yeah, no, well, women can't be that competent. They can only look sexy.
Another butt shot, yes.
Yes, exactly. I was like, who do you think you are, Spider-Woman? She's known for her posterior shots. Don't at me.
Don't at us, Saren.
Don't mean it in a bad way.
Yeah. All right. So should we get to the next one?
Let's do it.
Yeah, 314, The Nature of the Beast.
Now we're getting to the nitty-gritty, baby.
Oh, my.
It only took 4 issues. It's fine.
Yeah, April 84.
Okay, sometimes there's something to be said to just, like, I would like to draw out a story, apparently.
Oh, yeah, well, remember when it took Superman 3 issues to tell Flash if he was out of the Justice League or not?
Talk about spinning your freaking wheel.
What's the verdict? I don't know yet. Okay. Push it back another month.
Hold on,
okay.
I'm watching Lois with my X-ray vision.
Let me tell you a tale.
Oh, God, that's funny.
But yeah, this one, Wonder Woman continues to battle Cersei, but manages to free her man-beasts, from their animalizing spell. Then Cersei disappears into a mirror, and Wonder Woman discovers her true foe is the god Tezcatlipoca.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
And I love how it's lowercase and in parentheses. I was like, Doombot, wrong universe.
God bots.
Exactly.
I swear that.
So, it means smoking mirror. It's like the god of the Great Bear constellation of the night sky. So it's like a Native American or like a Mesoamerican Aztec mythology god, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were doing as Aztec.
Yeah. So there's that. But smoking mirror, I find that kind of funny.
Yes. And oh, hey, look, the Gremlin and Steve Trevor are messing around with the invisible plane because Diana told it to obey Steve.
I was like, when Wonder Woman turns into wild thornberries. Oh boy, Steve, poor Steve.
They did do some cliffhangers in these. Yeah, because at the end, Diana gets locked in her. Well, Wonder Woman gets locked in her Diana form. So.
Oh no! She's still a badass as Diana. Spoilers.
And wait a minute, South American Amazons. What?
Flora, that's you?
What?
Flora Yarn, whatever her name is that you?
Oh yeah.
It was there the whole time.
That's why they make all these.
I mean, honestly, it makes sense. It makes sense.
That's why they make all those back issues hard to find. They're like, oh yeah, we came up with that idea.
They didn't want to share the shekel.
Exactly. So any thoughts on this Wonder Woman story?
I thought that it was kind of weird that it switched, but a baby's got to do what a baby's got to do. Like I prefer when it's like classic Wonder Woman rogues. I don't like when it's just like, oh, bait the switch. I'm like, I'm not watching Scooby Doo. That's my only thought.
Yeah. Oh my god, but this Huntress story, I mean, I guess we're setting up a new arc and she's just like meeting people around.
That sure was close. I didn't get manhandled.
Another butt shot.
Yeah.
Like that cape could be down, you know that, right?
It could, but why would it?
I mean, it seems to wrap itself around Batman because that looks like a Batman cape.
Poor Huntress.
I know, it just seems like it's setting up a new arc and she's meeting these people at this hospital. Do not get this person mad. All
Don't
right.
get nobody in the Bat family mad, bro. Like
Exactly. All right, so we get to 315.
315.
Hey, look, kid, there's a butt shot on the cover.
Look at my butt.
Thank you for the drop. Hey, I have one for Charlie.
I was gonna say, yeah, you have a.
We'll get everybody to do it.
Is it in
Oh no, he has in the butt and look at my butt. Oh yeah, here.
Look at my butt.
Okay, so there's 2 covers for this, maybe?
Is there?
Maybe.
I don't know, because
they didn't do that before, I'm sure.
no. I was gonna say
Nah.
on DC Universe and the synopsis thing, I'm seeing the same cover, the Hall of Mirrors.
Yeah,
maybe 4.
This looks like a Don Bluth cartoon. All dogs go to heaven. In case you don't know who Don Bluth is. In case you're too young, kids. See, back in the day, before Disney was really like, when Disney was in a slump, Don Bluth came out of nowhere and gave us all the good stuff. Hell.
The face in the mirror.
Talking to the man in the mirror. Let's make some change.
Oh god. Tez Cat Lipaka transformed Wonder Woman back into a non-powered Diana Prince, who nonetheless goes against him with the help of Keith Griggs.
Because she is that badass. She can't.
That's right. That's right. It's like if Huntress can do it, I can do it.
And did I mention, just in case you don't know during this time, Etta Candy is a lieutenant. Just thought I'd throw that in there for you guys in case you didn't know.
Yeah, man.
She's kind of BAMF. Like, I love this version of Etta so much. And I was so bummed in the movie that we didn't get to see how cool Etta could be. Definitely needed more candy. Etta Candy.
And we didn't even get really anything of her in the second movie either.
Because she was dead.
Mm-hmm. But she could sure magic wish that Steve Trevor back to life pretty quick, wouldn't she?
I would have took Etta over Steve any day, but that's just me.
Oh my.
Howard Huckabee is such a Stanley name. I can't breathe.
Excelsior!
It's like, oh, and worst of all, Howard. Oh God.
So you do not you do not heart Huckabees?
No, I do not, sir.
Okay.
Huckabees can suck a bee.
Whoa. Man, that alcohol is flowing.
Suck.
But I mean, yeah, no, pretty interesting story here with
Now we're getting to the thick of it.
Lilith likes it thick.
No.
Ew.
Shout out to the panel of that Mad God's puppets. Time to join your friend in Lullaby Land. I'm just
Again, it's 84.
like, oh my God, this is what are we doing? I've seen better dialogue in Wonder Woman stories.
Lilith Hellfire. You were freezing up on me for a second there.
Yes.
Yes, you were freezing up on me for a second.
Really?
Yeah. And again.
I'm just joking with you.
What? Oh, you. Now you're. I think you're trying to tease me, but you're still doing it. It was like, look, she's frozen with the cup to her mouth. Yeah, you're lagging if you can hear me. Are you there? All right, kids. Lilith may be having technical difficulties. So yeah, these issues, I mean, these, like I said, this was the first time I was reading these. I've only read a few pre-crisis Wonder Womans. Yeah, like Lil said, it's interesting. We actually get Etta Candy get some stuff to do. Again, it's whoa. Hold on. Cloned yourself. Hold on. Yeah, kick. All right.
Hey, now there's two of them.
I know. Lilith the clone.
All right, back to the story.
All right.
Just call me Ben Riley.
Hey-oh. Oh man, we might have a lag on our hands. 3, 2, 1, 4, 5. Lilith.
6, 7.
Yeah, there's a
Hello?
lag. There's a lag, Lilith Hellfire. When a problem comes along. 3, 2.
You must whip it.
Ah, there is a lag.
I came in and I left. I don't know what you want from me, buddy.
Get them damn armadillos off the line.
Did we set the router before we
I don't know, man.
started?
I don't know, man. All the meth heads in Florida using up all the Wi-Fi. Come on.
I'll leave.
Goodbye, Lilith Hellfire. No. But yeah, like I was saying, really, I like this issue. We see a lot of, Wonder Woman as Diana Prince without her powers. She still has that lasso though. So most of this issue is like she's basically powerless, and then we see her again. Like I said, a lot of cliffhangers in these, man. They really like kept it going from month to month. But there was that one issue where it kind of ended, so they were able to squeeze a Justice League arc in there. But yeah, she kind of dives through. She kind of reaches through the mirror and gets her powers back at the end of the story. I thought it was interesting. I mean, you really, in my opinion, you don't always have to do gods and stuff with Wonder Woman, but like this Aztec god and stuff was pretty interesting. And hello.
Is that better?
I don't think so.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what's going on. But yeah, well, all right. So what did you think about this issue?
A for a-holes.
Oh, is that good or bad?
Indifferent.
Okay.
I don't like this new guy.
Why?
I don't like the baby.
You don't like the love triangle?
Exactly.
Okay. Any thoughts on the Huntress? Any thoughts on the Huntress? Oh man, I lost her again, kids. But yeah, the Huntress back up again. Like I was saying before, the last issue, it looks like she's making a friend at the hospital. He almost gets mugged on the street. Till Huntress comes down on the mugger. Looks like I'm assuming with her legs. Almost looks like her butt. Again, it seems like they were obsessed with Huntress's butt in these stories. How dare you do that to Batman's daughter? They hook on the end of it. What's this guy's? I forget what this. I forget this guy's name. Sea Lion or something. It's like I'm like really. Yes, the Sea Lion. I'm like, wait, that's a. I mean, I guess lion is pretty. Usually like if a martial artist is named Lion, he's pretty tough. But it's like Sea Lion. I'm like, I don't know if that strikes fear into the hearts of people like a regular lion. And again, it's almost like an old serial. Yeah, he has them strapped down to these tables in a submarine. Either an old serial or like a Bond movie or something, I guess. All right. Fingers crossed, kids. Hello. Okay, good.
All right. Sorry about that.
See? Stop the porn downloads while we're podcasting, and it's all...
I wish I would have something to look forward to after we were done.
Whoa!
I think the Xbox was still on.
Big gamer. But Ray did message me back. He said I said Happy Batman Day. He put Happy Day. When we're done, I should be like, Russell told me to say that.
So anyway, sorry about that, guys. What issue are we on? 16?
Because I was just talking about 15 and like the Huntress stuff. I'm like, where she gets captured by that sea lion. I'm like, okay, if we were like a martial
it was somebody's weird fantasy.
I'm like, I know, like I said, strapped to the table and stuff. I'm like, a guy called Lion is maybe kind of scary, but Sea Lion, is that scary at all?
Well, sea lions are pretty aggressive. So
I guess.
Aquaman could tell you a thing or two about. Actually, they're mammals, so I don't know. Let's get to 316 for the Xbox. Austin 316. Sorry. 90s, only 90s kids will remember.
So June 84, the Chaos game.
Chaos, let it begin.
Wonder Woman.
And Gremlins is out now. So
Exactly.
I hope that January issue paid off.
Wonder Woman fights Tezcatlipoca, freeing the Amazons of South America from his mental domination and finally defeating the god when she shatters an image which bound him to his mortal hate. The Amazons ask Wonder Woman if she is really Artemis and tell her that Hippolyta told them she was dead, but that the queen has lied before. Wonder Woman asks for answers from the women.
Dun dun dun. The plot thickens.
Exactly. That's what I said. Most of these issues, man, they're giving us cliffhangers pretty much every month.
Now this is where it gets you. Why would they lie?
But my mother, never.
a bag of lies, let me tell you.
Again, she's a female Odin. Come on.
But she actually cares about Diana, though.
That's
sometimes.
true. That's true. She's not a drunk like Odin. Sorry, I'm not calling you out. No.
I don't have kids. My dogs love me.
As long as those water dishes are full, huh?
Automatic.
Oh, nice. But yeah, What did you think of this one?
So finally, we're getting the intrigue. Like, I just feel like, and I think this is a problem with modern day Wonder Woman too, is that they draw stuff out that they don't need to. Like, it's this weird, sick thing because Wonder Woman used to, like, originally be like these one and dones. Let's have some fun kind of stories. Let's kick some Nazi butt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And somewhere along the way, like, we just lost our way. Like, that's where Wonder Woman works best.
Well, I wonder if they're drawing it out too, because at this point, I mean, when's the last issue before Crisis? Like, or pre-Crisis issues? Like, I think it's like a year from now. So, do they know it by now? They're like, okay,
no, I don't think the Wonder Woman office knew at all. Probably,
oh, really?
Probably like. It didn't seem like it when you were reading it, because like a lot of the other books started the wheels turning and you could literally see it. Yeah. This book, not so much. So I don't know if that was just like the writer's choice to just go up to the end and just do what they want to do, and not really set anything in place because she would be so different.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And again, and I guess the whole purpose of these South American Amazons to start planting that seed in her head. Oh yeah, your mother's not as perfect as you think.
Of course. At this point, I don't even think she's a real mother, but that's a whole nother issue.
Yeah.
I think Wonder Woman is like Aquaman, though, where I like the politics of their homeland a lot more, and I like to be there with their people. You know what I mean? And learning their cultures and their customs and their petty squabbles.
Yeah, and I mean, not to go back to Thor, but it's like I kind of like, Themyscira more than Asgard. I think for most of the stuff I read, like the politics seems done better almost.
Well, it's all women. No offense, no shade.
Oh, and two, it's like they have more leeway. Like with the Thor stuff, they kind of have to,
Well, I just mean that there's compassion and there's there's tradition and there's not just do as I say, not as I do for a long time. That comes up later, but.
And it's like Thor is loosely based on Norse mythology. Wonder Woman can basically go anywhere they want.
Yeah.
So another cliffhanger. Who are you? Boy, and this Huntress thing's getting kinky.
Yeah. I was half expecting Alfred to pop out of nowhere and spank her.
Oh my! I mean, just
exactly. I don't know. I think this is like a Power Girl situation where nobody was really noticing. And so they just kept going crazier and crazier.
Oh, maybe that's the thing. Instead of how big can we make the cleavage? It's like how many butt shots can we get away with before they
Can we get penetration? Will they see it?
Hey-oh.
I mean, that's where it looks like it was heading. Jeez.
I know, man. And then she frees herself and takes him out with like another butt shot. Come on. No.
He just wanted you to see the Capes and Lunatics shirt. No worries, YouTube.
No, I told you if I hold the tablet up to the camera, sometimes it like blurs out. So the only way to fix it is to like switch cameras. No,
fancy. We've got Dutch angles now.
But no, that is a good point. Buy your Capes and Lunatics t-shirts, kid. Thank you.
Cover the nips.
Or not, but still, just buy the t-shirt. Free the nip, buy the t-shirt.
So let's get to this next one, because
oh yeah, Lil's like, yeah, we're getting there.
See, the Gremlins was just like a secret passageway into shenanigans.
Hey-oh. Yeah, 3/17, July 84. on the Amazons! Exclamation mark!
Get it? Because it's a callback or halfway. Get it? Back to the Gremlins! Exclamation mark. Get it?
Sophia Costantinas is mesmerized into entering the gates of the underworld, but Steve, Trevor, and Glitch manage to free her. Meanwhile, Wonder Woman learns from Atalanta, queen of the South American Amazons, that Hippolyta has given her onus by Aphrodite to teach her how to love, though she refused to do so until the birth of Diana.
Something's not right. Something's not right. What could it be?
Who could it be? All right, Lilith Hellfire. So tell us, what is this? Big things about to go down?
Big things. Because I would love for somebody to redo this story specifically.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, you thought it was, and that was the thing. You're like, ooh, are we changing the lore? What's going on here?
Oh, yeah.
But spoilers. We got our hopes up too soon.
I mean, had Crisis not come, do you think they could have done, I mean, not exactly like the white suit era, but it's like, would she have like cut ties with Paradise Island for a while?
I definitely think so. I think this could have, like, honestly, had Crisis not happened, I think we actually would have saw her get married to Steve Trevor and have kids and explore that dynamic. It just, in the direction that they were going, it just made sense. I don't know why we've never done it. Not even in an Elseworlds tale. Like, goodness, she ends up with Superman. She ends up with Batman, and another one's like,
she's the girl.
I guess.
She's the only girl in that Trinity, so, you know.
So we have to make her like freaking Black Widow in a Joss Whedon universe? Okay.
Oh, my. Well, no, I think that's the
Hashtag still bitter.
I think that's the Huntress in these issues. The Black Dog.
We haven't seen feet, so that's fine.
Oh, my. Wait, so where were we with the Huntress in these? But I mean, yeah, these issues are all good, but yeah, some of these are just like, you know, set up for what's coming.
That's all you can do at this point.
Yeah, well, that's why I said, are they like spinning wheels just because? Again,
They're spinning wheels for something, but I don't know what it is.
You don't think it's for Crisis? You don't think they knew?
The way that I understand it is that of course, Batman, Superman, they had to have it, but that Wonder Woman hasn't been a priority since the 60s. I don't know.
Either they made a last minute decision, or they were just like, you know what?
We have to track somebody down, because honestly, it just seemed like an absolute clusterfuck from 83 to like 87.
Or they think they didn't even know they needed it.
Well, I mean, like that, they had a big meeting. Probably like, how does the story go? Like they planned it, like they were having like inklings of it like 3 years prior.
Yeah.
And they're like, should we really do it?
Because
sales were slumping, and they're like, yeah, we gotta pull the bullet, pull everybody in, let them know. But like, obviously, just the big titles that are making money, really need to be pre-prepped.
Because I mean, spoilers. What is it? Is that the last issue before Crisis? She marries Steve.
Yeah, and then they do away with it.
Well, yeah, because she gets, you know, basically turned back into clay at Crisis. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, ah! And then we pretend like it never happened. Is what I'm saying. So it's just like, not even on a different Earth. Never, not once.
I know, because it's like, what, Golden Age Wonder Woman went to Olympus, but it's like, yeah, that, you know, this Wonder Woman.
And we're going that route again, apparently, right now, kind of, sort of, only in the opposite direction.
Well, again, yeah, I don't know what's going on, because they're bringing in another multiverse. Is it the old multiverse?
There's multiverses upon multiverses. Welcome to the Rick and Morty show, bro.
Oh, my.
The finite curve, baby. The finite curve.
So then we get more a new Huntress arc.
Yes, where it's a little slightly less kinky. Sorry to disappoint.
Yeah, because she meets like this old friend, and get this. What is this? Art. It's the art heist thing. Yeah. Sorry, they all
Good
run.
old fashioned art heist.
I was gonna say sorry.
Nothing pulpier than an art heist.
Sorry, these all run together into me because I read most of these in one sitting. So.
Oh, you poor baby. Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Gremlins and butt shots.
And we get a ninja.
Ugh.
But no, I mean, especially
If you're not DG Chichester, you can't write ninjas. Okay, there I said it.
I mean, especially this Huntress story, so 80s. You got the big hair, especially on that blonde. I mean, Helena shows up later in like a beret and stuff.
She wore a raspberry beret. Oh God! Don't sue us, the artist formerly known as Prince's Estate.
As long as they're making money.
Money hungry.
I know. All right. So, any final thoughts on this?
No, not really. I think that the art actually improves. It's kind of weird because it's the same team the whole time, but like this starts improving, and like you get more expressive Diana and a little bit of sharper, cleaner lines and stuff.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know why.
Yeah,
just randomly.
Wonder why they do that. I mean, like you said, I thought that too, that it like improves and stuff, but
it's like same team. You keep looking, you're just like, oh.
I know. That's what I did. I looked.
Maybe
like,
he sobered up. I don't know.
Oh, wait until 2022, kids. I think our podcast is good now. They're going to get better. Oh, it's going to sober up. No, I'm kidding. She's not going to sober up. They will get better, but she's not going to sober up. Why? Do you want to?
No, I only give up alcohol for Lent.
Okay, Charlie Esser.
He gives up anger. I give up alcohol.
And you both fail.
I've never failed.
I know. Oh, my God. Yeah, kids, don't tell her. You do it out of spite. You're like, no, I'm not going to fail. F you.
I mean, it's a pandemic, okay? It's all I have.
She can't date her himbos as she was before. So, yes, I understand.
Speaking of himbos.
Hey, let's get back to you, Trevor.
Maybe you'll get lucky to get a butt shot.
Hey, yeah, 3/18, August 84, Paradise Burning. Oh, this is the fill-in one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because writer Kurt Busiek. So it's basically Wonder Woman traveling to what?
It's like we were in the middle of something, sir.
63rd century. Awesome.
Didn't he used to write for Avengers?
Oh yeah, like late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, he was doing Avengers. Yeah.
It's like that name. Yeah, that's the name.
Yeah, he did. Like coming out of Heroes Reborn. Yeah, he's writing Avengers.
Yeah. He also wrote that King in Black Namor story too. That's what I know most recently for.
And see, kids, when you don't have to write for the trades, hey, we need some. We're gonna miss.
Get in and get out. Hey.
Instead of oh my God, so instead of missing a month or running late, they just threw in a fill-in story, I guess.
Kevin Smith could never.
Yeah, because Wonder Woman is transported to the 63rd, so close, century to save the Amazons from a race of pigmen who've inhabited their island and from their abandoned.
If that's not being literal, I don't know what it is.
Pigman, Jerry, Pigman.
Yes.
Check that off the list. Seinfeld, check.
We definitely should have like a drinking game for our show. If it's a Chichester chat, Lilith mentions Frank Castle being incompetent.
Seinfeld reference. Oh my God, you really want to drink? Well,
is it a Rick and Morty?
You really want to challenge yourself, kids. Take a drink if Lilith takes a drink.
Ooh, I don't. No, please don't. You gotta have a strong liver. I don't think everybody's liver built like mine.
Yes, Lilith is bionic.
Well, I am like 3% titanium at this point.
Or what? Oh yeah, all the car wrecks you've been in. Yeah.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
body's been rebuilt. Yeah, I know. She'll snap you boys in half. She's a cyborg, I tell you. She's like,
But yeah, I thought that this issue was fun. It was a breath of fresh air. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Sometimes you just need that to shake it up. You know what I mean?
yes.
But like, they would be so hesitant. It would just be late at this point. Like in modern comics, they just let the book be late. They wouldn't have a fill-in.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel.
Yeah, yeah. It would just be like, oh, yep, or the book's running
When's
late.
the last time we actually had a fill-in issue on anything that we've been reading? Like,
I mean, I don't
I
think.
can't think.
I mean, it had to have been the 90s or like probably early 2000s because when did they really get into the
I
trade?
mean, outside of Doomsday Clock, obviously, but
Yeah, but they really didn't do fill-in stuff there either.
it felt like a fill-in.
Oh!
Bang, bang! Shots fired.
But yeah, I think, yeah, again, once they really got into the trade business, yeah, that all went away.
Yeah, sometimes the sales department needs to suck it. There, I said it.
Oh my! So, yeah, did you want to go into this at all, or just hey, it's a fill-in issue?
It's a fill-in issue. I mean, none of it's important in the grand scheme of things, to be honest, because it's
Yeah.
pre-crisis.
Again, yeah, I was gonna say this future is gonna cease to exist once Crisis hits. So,
Yeah. Just know that Kurt Busiek, good guy.
But the Hunter story continues, so yeah, so
Continues.
so yeah, kids. So if you interested in the Huntress, yeah, you might pick this up. Opens.
I mean, this feels like, you know what this feels like? She feels like Patsy Walker. Like, she's not really doing much. She's out there being pretty.
Hey man, first page, man. She's giving us that X-Men animated series Rogue pose.
I'm just saying, they just got her out here being pretty, not doing much. That's weird.
The Rogue from X-Men with Apocalypse, the animation cell that launched so many young men into puberty. But yeah, basically fighting that ninja.
I mean, did they just need to pad the issue? It's so weird to just randomly throw Huntress in the backups.
I wonder. It's
Because, like, honestly, if we didn't have backups, that Gremlin story could have been like 3 or 4 issues. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm wondering. Was the backups a mandate, or did they throw them in there because they needed to fill space? I don't know.
Chicken or egg?
Is it just like, oh hey, where do we put the or are they like, hey, we have a Huntress backup. Where can we put this? Hey, I know.
Instead of a bat book.
Wonder Woman. I know. Wonder Woman's a woman. Let's put Yeah, what if they
Don't even do a team up or a crossover. She's just a backup story.
Exactly. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense because if they want to do a backup, why didn't they do a backup in like Detective or something?
So many questions when it comes to Wonder Woman and their choices. This is my point. So many odd choices.
Yes. All right. So should we get to 319?
Move it along, yes, sir.
Move it along. All right. September 1984. Diana Prince, traitor.
Well, like everybody else betrays her, but whatever. Whatever. She can't get no damn loyalty except for Steve.
Because disguised as Diana Prince, Dr. Cyber steals the launch codes for America's nuclear missiles.
Doombot, Doombot, Doombot. Wrong universe, but still.
She's not a robot. She's a cyborg, isn't she?
Same difference. Fight me, sci-fi nerds. I don't care.
Cyborg has some organic material. Robots have none.
Tell that division.
Hell, he's a synthezoid.
Yeah.
Actually, he is a synthezoid, little couple.
Built anatomically correct.
Hell. Yeah, just ask Wanda.
Exactly.
There you go, little Hellfire. Man who never tires, man. Get yourself an artificial man.
Already beat you to the punch.
She's like, what? She's like, what do you think I'm building in the garage?
Anywho, yeah.
First line of code: Superman can beat the Hulk. All right, Lil. So give us the lowdown on Dr. Cyber.
The name says it all, to be honest.
Dr.
Very literal, very straightforward.
There we go. All right on the cover. Dr. Cyber is back with a bang.
Heyo!
And is that rocket extra phallic?
Talk about your javelins.
I know, that's the tip and everything.
I think his name should have been Rod Thruster. Suck it, Kona!
Kona's like, wait, what? Wonder Woman, what?
Suck it, Kona.
So, yeah, Dr. Cyber keeps her busy with all these, like, missiles and, like, that giant robot bird or whatever it is.
Burn me!
Bird.
Yes. This is where it's just kind of a mess. But this is like, when it gets messy like this, it gets fun. Because you get a lot of cool action
And
sequences.
I love how she's, like, in midair. She's like, oh, there's something going on by my house. Yeah, she goes back down, and they're like, you're under arrest.
She's like, stupid, puny mortals!
And, of course, the Huntress, we get more ninja action.
Recycled Wonder Woman story, probably, to be honest.
Oh, maybe. Oh, wait, I was going to say, do we not get a butt shot? But we do get a...
We get a booby shot.
I was going to say, we get a panel of her in bed in lingerie or something, or a nightie or something.
Yes, very John Byrne.
Burn. All right.
For
Thoughts on-
Huntress. Justice for Huntress.
Well, I guess you got it.
Earth 2 Huntress specifically.
Was
Just,
that
you know what? Like, I just want Batman and Catwoman to get married so we can actually have a real Huntress on our main Earth. Like, honestly, that's my motivation.
I know, but it's going to take how long for her to age up, though?
Damien aged up pretty fast, I'm just saying.
That's true.
And then he de-ages, and then he re-ages. You
Yeah.
know, a classic Franklin Richards or Normie Osborn situation.
Damn Lazarus Pits. All right, so should we get to 320?
We're almost there, so close.
Oh, my. Launch
Is it
on...
the penultimate?
No, October 84. No, there's 2 more after this.
2 more? Okay.
This is October, so...
The penultimate.
Take a
Thank
drink.
you, future Lilith.
Take a drink. Launch on warning. Wonder Woman tours a nuclear sub off course, causing the captain to reconsider his order to shoot off nuclear missiles at Russia. Sophia Konstantinos finds herself prisoner of Dr. Cyber, who intends to implant her brain within Sophia's body. Diana returns to Washington, convinces Keith Griggs that the Diana who stole missile codes was really Dr. Cyber in disguise, and then as Wonder Woman breaks into Cyber's stronghold, which Steve Trevor and Glitch have already infiltrated. Steve and Wonder Woman...
Glitch is still there.
Yes. Steve and Wonder Woman battle Cyber, who defeats them, but not before revealing that she once killed Steve Trevor. Wonder Woman ends up entangled in metal wires that heat up as she resists them, and Cyber says that soon Wonder Woman's body will be as scarred as Cyber's face. Yes, wires.
She's a woman, a vengeful woman.
Wires,
Nothing
kid.
like a pretty woman.
Wires, kids.
I don't think those are tentacles.
Been more interesting if it was tentacles.
Hey-oh. It's hentai, and it's an art form.
Thank you. Yes, I think that would be on the bingo card as well.
Yes. So that's the issue.
See, political intrigue. Now this is the bread and butter of this Wonder Woman. That's what I think of when I think of like the mid 80s of Wonder Woman.
There you go.
Not the weird gremlin and stuff.
And then, I guess we're trying to start a love triangle with this Keith, but then also there's Eros.
No, sorry.
I know. Eros, god of love. What's going on with him?
Sneaky little bastard.
Oh Lord! Then this huntress back up. She has a weird dream about being chased by a giant cat. Wonder who that could symbolize.
Catman?
Mommy?
Not Catman. Wildcat?
Oh, there you go. We may this story we may actually get a butt shot and one of her changing.
Oh, God, the 80s.
I know.
Couldn't do that today. Somebody'd say something after the second issue. I'm just
I
saying.
know.
Like, excuse me, sir.
But then she goes to a psychiatrist to talk about her dream, but then she gets a gun pointed at her.
And that's why the Bat Family doesn't go to psychiatrists.
Psychiatry is evil.
I mean, like, honestly, think about it. Has there ever been a competent psychiatrist in the Bat universe? No. Look at Harley Quinn.
I mean, has there ever been?
Look at Jeremiah Argo. I'm just saying, they're trying. I think it's subtle commentary.
Has there been a competent psychiatrist in comics?
Ooh.
Leonard Sampson, no.
I wish Black Canary was at least like had her psychology degree, because she gets through to people, but she's not actually a psychologist, so they just treat her like one because she's a woman. And she's supposed to listen and care.
Does she get through to people, or is she just
she smacks the sense into them,
or did she just scream at them?
Ooh. Imagine giving your female superhero a screaming power. Just imagine.
Oh my God! Was that the plane in 1940 or 41? It's like, what's her power? She's a broad. Give her a loud mouth. Yeah.
Like, honestly, am I wrong? Oh, you can't nitpick it too hard.
Yeah. All right. Thoughts on this, or get to the next one?
Get to the next one.
You mean the penultimate so far?
Yes, there we go.
So hold on. Pull it up here. Hey. Wonder Woman 321, November 84. The final Blackout. Is this about you?
Yes, exactly.
She's like, the final? Yeah. All right.
The final one for the night. Hey-o!
Arrows frees Wonder Woman from the wire trap and joins her in her battle against Dr. Cyber, vowing vengeance against her, though she claims she does not even know him. Along the way, the Amazon learns...
She's like, remember that goat?
Hey-o.
Yeah, it was me.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, Zeus. I'm just saying, you know how Zeus gets down.
Hey-o. Oh, you're saying he's been a bad boy?
Get out. Suck it, Kona. Poor Kona.
Along the way, the Amazon learns from Steve that her memories have been tampered with, partially by accident and partially because of Hippolyta. Arrows tries to destroy Cyber, but is yanked from the villainous Skycraft by Wonder Woman shortly before the vehicle crashes and blows up. When Wonder Woman and Steve ask Arrows why he wanted to kill Cyber, he replies that he is the real Steve Trevor and Cyber killed him.
What? Yeah, it's getting crazy now, right?
2 Steve Trevors? What? Wait a minute. One Wonder
You can never have enough Steve Trevors.
I was going to say, wait, 1 Wonder Woman, 2 Steve Trevors. Is this like off your hard drive?
Excellent.
Talking about man's world. Hey-o.
Smithers sitting out the dogs.
All right, Lil. So, convoluted mess, or?
It's a convoluted mess, but this is exactly the kind of... This is like the Wonder Woman story when I think of Wonder Woman from this time. It's just convoluted mess, but it's fun. But it also has consequences.
Yes. I mean, you knew you were in for a ride. Right on the cover is a man in a toga.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it looks like Hawkeye. That outfit Hawkeye wore for a while.
Oh, Ronan?
No. What was it? Like, after he went back in time and he came back, he was wearing...
Oh!
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
like that. It was like almost like a pink, purple dress. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta let the boys breathe, man.
Boys,
Archery's a really sweaty kind of business.
my boys need a home, Jerry. There's two kids. And then again, I think he was back in the Wild West. So. Interesting enough with the 2-gun kid. Anyway, yeah. So, did we ever see Dr. Cyber again, or did she blow up real good?
She blew up real good.
I was gonna say at least in pre-crisis is probably the last.
Yeah, we definitely never saw her. And we never saw her again.
At least this version, yeah, we never saw her again. So thoughts on the Steve Trevor thing, or do you want to save that for the last issue?
Yeah, save it for the next one.
And then Huntress, avert, a butt shot or two averts being shot, and asked the doctor, "Why'd you try to shoot me?"
But what the sad thing about Dr. Cyber is that she appeared in like 179, and she was written by Dennis O'Neil, and then who drew her? Mike Sikowski and Dick Giordano.
Okay.
Yeah, Giordano. So like the fact that she kind of like is ceremoniously just blown up and unceremoniously blown up was a little disrespectful.
Yeah.
Just that was the thing that stuck with me. I'm just like, you're rude. That's a Denny O'Neil creation. Show some respect.
I mean, I guess they wanted to do it because of Earth 2. We know it's weird. Like at the end of this Huntress story, we get a thing for Crisis at the end of the Huntress story, but like nothing in Wonder Woman yet. It's like, really?
That's what I mean. Like she's a part of the Bat family, and there's big things coming for that particularly. So it's right there. I guess they don't read their own issues. I don't know.
I mean, it's just that they could have been like, hey, look, there's stuff coming for the whole, all the Earths because.
Coming one, two, the editor's coming for you.
Yes. And then I guess this was the last Huntress backup because she was getting her own mini, it says.
Did she though?
and then they're like, pre-crisis, I don't know if she did, but I know like Helena Bertinelli got one in like what the late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't think that was.
Or are they just making it up because they're like, hey, next issue's Wonder Woman's going to be a convoluted mess. We need the whole issue. See, this is what
I mean. I swear these backups were just because they didn't feel like writing full stories. I promise you.
Maybe. All right. So do you want to get to the last one?
Ah, yes, the finale, the big finish. You're welcome.
Heyo. Yes, 322 from December 1984. We
made it, kids!
Bid time return. Well, Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor finally learned the secrets behind their lost memories and Steve's reanimation. And Eros, who had shared Trevor's memories for a time, goes berserk.
Look at this cover, though. This is a BAMF cover. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
She's mad and she's not gonna take it.
Heck yeah. All right, so let me get this straight. All right, so original Steve Trevor was, the white suit era. Wonder Woman gives up her powers to be with Steve Trevor. One issue after she gives up her powers, Steve Trevor gets killed. And then somewhere along the line, he gets reanimated. He gets brought back to life, which I guess was Eros, I guess.
And this is what actually 1984 was trying to get at, but whoever wrote that just couldn't.
Made it too rapey, yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, like when Charlie, I was like, well, that's kind of sort of what they were going for, but they didn't explain it at all.
Yeah. So, and then Eros kind of gets killed, kind of, sort of, and then in other universes, Steve Trevor kind of comes in, I guess, which he doesn't even remember being.
Without a Chaos Stone, isn't it great, kids?
Well, again, yeah, pre-crisis, man. We had more alternate.
We had magic. We had Marvel may have had clones and robots, but we had magic in other universes, baby.
And then so it's like he doesn't remember being from another universe, but then I guess thanks to a damaged purple ray, all the Steve Trevor memories Eros had are put into Steve Trevor's head, so now Steve has all the memories of all the Steve Trevors. So he's
there can only be one.
Remember every Steve Trevor you loved? I'm all of them now, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of did that in the 90s with Iron Man, you know. After
Yeah.
seeing Iron Man and Heroes Reborn, they're basically like, okay, let's give original Tony Stark all the memories. So it all counted.
Basically, that's what they were saying for this one. But yeah, that's a mouthful, but yeah.
Ew.
It was unfortunate that they decided to do that. They realized their mistake, obviously.
Yes.
Another reason to not even bother to read White Suit, Wonder Woman in a white suit. It was an absolute mess.
And again, too, I mean, okay, now that I've read these for the first time, yeah, they really did not get this right for the movie.
Yeah, so like, I mean, I saw like all the elements and pieces that they picked out. And like I said, that the whole Steve Trevor thing coming back was mishandled, as well as she should have killed Maxwell Lord, because literally it's comic book accurate.
Yeah.
You can be compassionate and still know that that's the right thing to do. Like.
Yes, I was gonna say it, but I can say it better.
Indeed.
Yeah, I mean, that's what being a leader is. I'm like, let's be honest. Wonder Woman was the lead of the Justice League in the Snyder Universe, so.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, like, it was a lot of, like, the first 6 issues, the first half of the year is kind of, like, but it gets better. And then they, like, kind of make the apology to the fans, like, hey, we fixed it. Right on time for it not to matter.
Oh, my.
But, yeah.
All right.
I think it's better than the movies. I mean, I think 1984 would have been better with Gremlins.
Yeah. I mean, we did. Yeah. I was going to say, we did go long this time, but yes, this was a celebration of Wonder Woman's 80th, so why the hell?
Yeah. Be sure to pick up her 80th. I heard it's a really... And also, you should be reading Wonder Woman Black and Gold. Like, that is my favorite Wonder Woman stuff currently at the moment. It's a lot of heartfelt stories, a lot of people who really get Wonder Woman that I feel like the main book is missing the point of. So, yeah. It's Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary, and they didn't care.
And well, again, too, I mean, there's so many 80ths this year, because, like, you know, again, next episode.
Well, she's the Trinity. She's the one that matters.
Yeah,
sorry, Green Arrow. Sorry, baby boy.
Awesome.
I love you, but I love her more, you know?
Aquaman.
I love you, but I love her more.
Ew.
You know? Hopefully one day they'll figure it out.
Yes. All right, so should we give them the homework?
Yes, what are we doing for Comic Capers?
I was gonna say yes. For those of you who been living under a rock, yes, the Devil You Know is on Capes and Lunatics podcast now. So yes, don't look for that here. But Comic Capers will keep the pace going right now. So in 2 weeks, come back for more Comic Capers. It'll be Aquaman's turn, because we're going to be covering More Fun Comics 73, Adventure Comics 260, and the Aquaman 80th anniversary issue.
Surf's up, dude.
And then
Cowabunga!
And then so these will come out every 2 weeks. And then in about a month, our Armageddon coverage will start.
And the torture of Lilith Hellfire shall begin.
And then most of the rest of the year will be Armageddon episodes, except for the last one of the year, which will be our top 10 essential Green Arrow story special at the end of the year. What?
Green, because it's Christmas.
Oh. Why not? Hey, this is 80th. Shut up. All right, kids. So, send your thoughts on, all of it. Aquaman, Green Arrow, Armageddon, because remember, The Flash is doing that 5-episode. So, go read your Armageddon. We're doing all the issues, kids, so read them all. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow Comic Capers and all of our shows on social media, Facebook, Twitter. Find a link to this YouTube channel. Find links to our Patreon. More important than ever these days, because, again, Southgate Media Group is no more. We're all paying for this out of pocket ourselves, the whole team. So, anything you can...
Okay, the asylums are ready. The inmates are ready the asylum. asylum. I repeat, the inmates are running the asylum.
You can support us for as little as $1 a month on Patreon, or if you want to be the cool kid on the block, get yourself some Capes and Lunatics merchandise, cups, t-shirts, phone cases, stickers. But find links to all of it all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. It's and again, whether it's a YouTube video you're watching this on or listening to the podcast, it's always in the show notes, the Linktree link. So, hey, every episode, because even last night Charlie Esser had me message him like all the Linktree and the phone number, and he's like, let me know what I should be saying. So.
Oh, you wrote him a script. Great job.
Yeah, he just, yeah. So yes, kids. So every episode of Capes and Lunatics, Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks will have the link and everything else. All right. Lilith Hellfire. People want to debate the merits of Wonder Woman in the year 1984. Where can they get a hold of you?
Oh, okay. If you want to argue with me about Wonder Woman, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire69. You might just get a comment on your post from me. It's so salty. No, you're salty. I'm petty. No, you're petty. I'm salty. You're right.
Yeah.
Good for that release.
All right, kids.
What a waste of butter.
All right, kids. Thank you for joining us again. Next week, Aquaman. Because he also has an 80th anniversary. And then we get to the Armageddon. It's going to be nuts, kids. It's going to be nuts.
Let the chaos begin.
Armageddon. You're on Comic Capers. It'll be on We Are the Night.
The Batman podcast, as well as Nightwing News. Poor Kristen.
Right,
she didn't sign up for that. How dare you?